Welcome back to Open Water. I'm Nashla.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Diana.
Are you?
No.
Okay.
My name's actually Bitch. Please call me that from now on.
Okay, bitch.
Absolutely,
Forevermore.
bitch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is our next episode.
I don't think that we have to say that. It's like, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys! Hey guys! So today I'm going to be making...
All right. Let's pick from the jar. Let's pick from the jar. Let's pick from the jar. Today's topic's gonna be... Please be something good. I can't read your handwriting.
Makeup.
Your specialty. This is meant just for you.
Yeah,
Take it away!
And I got a full face. I mean, but
And that's the
there's so much to say about makeup.
Yes.
But
society standards. Who
Yeah.
do you do it for? What's like? Do you actually like doing it?
yeah, so I do my makeup for myself and only myself. I don't really give a shit if anybody likes it or not. I do ask my wife, like, does my makeup look okay? And I need her to be completely and 100% honest if it's not. Like, if my eyebrows are fucked up, I need you to tell me that, because if you have me walking out in public looking crazy, like,
I'm gonna slap you, ho.
we gonna have to fight. Like, I don't like that. But I do. So there was this girl that I grew up with, and like now we're all adults and whatever. I've always been into makeup more than her, and she would always be like, I don't need makeup, I'm naturally beautiful. Oh, and I'm like, okay, like, bitch, I don't care. She's like, you wear so much makeup. Yes, I know, thank you. But like, I don't like people who are always like, you don't need makeup to be beautiful. Like, I didn't fucking ask you. Shut up.
Like we always say, mind your business.
Mind your business. But yeah, it's always been something that I've always had a passion for, so I would do it. And I do freelance as a makeup artist, but you know, it's something that is my business and it's personal, and everyone would like, they just always have something to say, and I just don't understand why you feel the need to comment on something that has nothing to do with you, that's not laying on your face.
Like, I used to do my makeup a lot in high school. Like, I used to be like eyeshadow, mascara, like blush. I used to do everything.
Oh, my makeup in high school was so bad.
I mean, and I actually, the thing about it is that my makeup in high school wasn't bad.
Mine was so bad.
Because I still don't do foundation or like concealer. I've never done that. I used to do a little like under eye stuff, but other than that, it was always just eyes. It was always mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow. But as I've gotten older, I've just been like, I will only do eyeliner, mascara for like special occasions. Like, let me add some pop to my face, like blah, blah, blah. But it's for me. I think makeup is just too hard now. Like, I be watching you and I'm like, how does she know to do this and that and that and like da-da-da and baking? I don't get any of it. So I'm just like, but I do find it so interesting. Like, I love watching makeup videos. Like, I watch a lot of makeup videos on YouTube because I just find it's creative. It's art. That's what makeup is.
That's what it is, like with the whole like different foundations and everything like that. It's just blending and shading.
Yeah,
It's like painting.
it's art.
That's all it is. It's art.
It's art on my face.
And that's why I love it. But me personally, I'm just like, I don't got time. I love sleeping. So I'm not going to wake up an extra 2 hours before I leave my house and do my makeup. I can't.
I love sleeping too.
And that's why you're late to everything, Nasty. That's how when we tell you we're on your way.
Or you're always like, when it was work, you'd be like, I'm so tired. Like, what time did you wake up this morning? 5 o'clock. Like, what? I had to do my makeup.
Okay. And that's what I'm saying. I can't do that.
But it's because, so when I do my makeup, that's my me time.
Yeah.
That's like, you know how like people meditate, they do their yoga in the morning. Like, that is what I do. I sit there and I reflect on things. I talk to myself. I pretend that I have a YouTube video. Like,
which you should. You should start.
I don't think that it's for me.
I think you're really good. That's why.
Well, yes, I am. Thank you. But I just don't think that, you know, having I don't know, because I just feel like everybody on YouTube is fucking fake, and like I just don't have time for that.
Yourself. It doesn't have. You don't have to be like. I don't know how to describe it. Just be
Like I want these brands to give me free makeup.
Yeah,
Like
why
what
you
the
should
fuck?
that's why you should do it because they want you to put them on.
But that's the thing. I'm not about to be fake.
You don't have to.
You're
be
not gonna
fake.
be
But
fake.
I feel like I
You
just
need
feel
to
like what
do
the,
something
no, you
different.
guys
That's all
are
you
not
need to
understanding what I'm saying
Okay, well,
because
I'm
it's
gonna
not
listen.
coming out right. I just feel like
That's what he
just the beauty industry, like on social media, is so fake.
I can see
I agree with you.
And I
can definitely
just
see
and
that.
I can't mold myself into what it has been molded into.
But even like the ones that I watch are small ones. Like I watch a lot of black girls. Like I don't
Mhm.
watch the white girls or the white boys. I watch the black girls or the black boys.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like 5,000, but brands still give them stuff because it still is market. And Rihanna, she be given to a lot of them be sponsored by Fenty because she understands that like they need money as well and free products, and that gets their
I
brand
love
out there. So I'm just
I have
saying,
Fenty.
I love Fenty.
I think
Setting
you would be,
powder.
and I think you're so like real and
I got
personable.
Fenty on my lips now.
You
Hello.
know what? Listen to me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go. I'm so sorry.
I think you're so personable, and like your personality is just so raw, and you're funny, Nasty. I always tell you all the time, like you're funny, and I think people would really enjoy watching you do makeup and just watching you be like singing your little Spanish songs, and you just being like, which is very
my little
very
Afro
racist.
Latina.
Yeah, that was very racist what I just did, but like that's what you be doing, and I'm like that'd be funny. I would watch you.
I don't know. I just don't feel like. I don't know. I mean, I might. Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I
I mean, we're in a pandemic. You might lose your job again.
yeah.
I mean, they closed. What's it called? They're closing. What's it called? Maryland.
Yeah, but I don't work in Maryland.
I know, but DC is gonna follow. DC follows everyone else around us. She's gonna wait until everyone else around us acts. That's what she did the last time with opening
Mhm.
everything. She was waiting for everyone else. She wouldn't announce anything herself. But we're digressing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would make up
Makeup.
Diana.
I have like I don't know. It's not complicated.
Diana used
because
to wear lipstick.
I did. I wore a lot more makeup when I was younger, like eyeshadow. I always it still was like really simple, but I wore more makeup, blush, everything like that, lipstick. And then as I got more comfortable with like the way that I expressed myself, like with like my clothing choices, everything like that, then I started wearing a little bit less. But I still wear makeup. I'm not wearing any now, and I haven't worn any since like the fucking pandemic started. But I still wear like simple shit, do my eyebrows. Sometimes
Why not?
I'm
Put on
making a joke
mascara.
because of you, and I'm so glad you chimed in because I was like, yes, say something. Because you still be doing full faces.
Yes, and I'm
Well, you also are a TikTok star, so you know.
I'm actually not a TikTok star.
I just
but
wanted
okay.
to say that you were a TikTok
Oh,
star.
thank you. I
But sorry, I
get,
interrupted
like,
Diana.
reviews.
Because I wanted to make a joke, and then it went off. It didn't really go anywhere.
No, Diana, your makeup has always been simple and it's always been true to you. You've never done anything that you never stepped out of the box, which is fine, but like that was very true to you and your aesthetic.
My mom really put even though last time February, right before quarantine, my mom was like, "Don't you want to put on makeup? I already have makeup on. Why don't you put on some eyeshadow? Put on more makeup." I'm like, I don't want to. My mom has always I feel like my mom had a sense of an idea or something because I was always a tomboy. She wanted a girly girl. And always kind of pushed me to wear more makeup, even though I personally didn't want to. Like back when I wore skirts and dresses, all that shit, I always felt uncomfortable. It felt weird for me to be.
I need to see these pictures.
I'll show you. It just felt fucking weird. It didn't feel like it was me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I first cut my hair, it took me a while to be very comfortable with my appearance and identify as a woman, but my gender expression as well, because my whole life, even with long hair, I've been confused for a boy, my whole fucking life.
You have.
And when I cut my hair short, I was really nervous that people would think I was a dude, and it did happen. It has happened, does happen a lot. But when I first got my hair cut, I wore a lot more makeup. I would make sure I had eyeliner, mascara, blush, lip, something on my lips. I did not want to be confused for a man. And then after a while, I was like, I don't like wearing this much makeup, and I really don't give a fuck anyway. So that's when like I started wearing makeup less. Like for a very long time, I don't know if there were, even if I didn't go out, there wouldn't be days where I wouldn't at least put foundation on my face. Like I always had something on. And it took me a really long time just to become, like, because I feel like that comes from my mom, like always pushing like me to wear makeup. I didn't feel like I looked pretty or looked good if I wasn't wearing makeup. And like makeup's cool for everyone else, just me personally, it just wasn't part of who I am.
I mean, there's levels to it. Like some days I won't wear makeup because why? Because I don't feel like it. But other days, like I may want just like a little like slight beat. So I'll do like a tinted moisturizer. I'll do my
A tinted moisturizer? Does tinted what?
A tinted moisturizer to me
What
is
is
like
that?
foundation.
Like, is it foundation? I'm
It's
sorry.
the coverage.
I
It
don't,
doesn't have the same coverage.
don't be making those faces. I don't be knowing.
But-
And I'm about to tell you,
Oh.
a tinted moisturizer is literally just a moisturizer that just, just evens out your skin tone a little bit.
Oh, okay. I need that then.
It's like a BB cream also does the same thing, but I prefer
A BB cream. It sounded like you were like a BB. Like that's what I was thinking. Like a BB. Like what's not?
They have like BB cream, CC cream. Like I don't know. I don't use it. I do tinted moisturizer, and then I also just make my own tinted moisturizer with my foundation.
Like the thing is that I also think I was really turned off from makeup is because it was always like white people.
Yeah.
And like that's why I never was like, oh, I want to get into makeup, because I felt like with dark skin, like I would never find anything that would match me. But now that there is Fenty and Rihanna has made it possible, I've always wanted to go and get matched, because I have really clear skin. But like certain days, like on my period, I have little pimples, and I would love to just cover those up when I like have to film something. Like I vlog now, so like sometimes I'm like, ooh, that pimple, and like I do have like dark eyes, and like I would love to cover that up, but I also don't care at the same time. But it'll be nice.
You could treat yourself, get like a makeover.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think whenever I get married, I'll do like a full face and everything, and like have that.
I wouldn't suggest that. I think that especially on your wedding day, like you should wear a little bit of makeup, but something that you're comfortable in, not like a full face. Like I did my own makeup because
you know how to do your makeup though.
Well, yeah, everyone was like, you should have somebody else do your makeup and your hair. No, because if they fuck the shit up, then I'm gonna be mad, and then like we not getting married.
And you look so pretty at your wedding.
Thank you.
At the courthouse and at your actual wedding party.
Thank you. I did all of that on my own. But I just don't trust other people to do my makeup the way that I feel like my makeup should be done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like especially my eyebrows, like
That's the only thing I want you to help me with is eyebrows, because I literally have no eyebrows.
You have eyebrows that are just very light.
I don't have eyebrows. They stop like right here.
Are mine light? Because I always think I had fucked up eyebrows, and I'm like, they're not that bad. I mean, they're not they don't look the same, but they're not as bad.
Well, they're
as
never gonna look the same. But
you know what's
eyebrows
crazy?
Are fine.
When I was little, I used to like my mom's always been into makeup. She has like all this makeup in the world, so I would like go play in her makeup, and I had her eyebrow shaper thing, her little razor thing, and I took my whole eyebrow off at one point, and I was like, Mom! And she was like, what? And I was like, I just took my whole, and she would make me an eyebrow every day from like 5th grade. Like, it was in 5th grade. It was like for like a whole month till it grew back in. She would always put an eyebrow on me before I went to school.
My mom did the same thing. I shaved both my eyebrows off because I wanted to be like my dad, so I shaved my whole face. Yeah.
Did your dad not have eyebrows?
No, I just shaved everything. I didn't know how to fucking shave. I was 4 years old.
But you also didn't have hair on your face though.
No.
So what were you shaving? Just your skin?
I don't fucking know. Yes. Okay. And
Oh my
I cut
goodness.
myself. I cut myself too. I remember I cut my lip. And I was like, oh my god, this hurts so bad. And then it was when my grandma was staying with us, even though she lived in Jersey. But it was when we were living in Philly. I went downstairs and my mom was like, what the fuck? I did a whole lot of shit. I cut my own hair too.
Well, everybody does
Yeah.
that. I got my ass whooped because I cut my own hair.
My mom did not care. My mom was a very. We're not gonna go into parents. That's a whole other episode. But anyway, yeah, makeup is fun.
Yeah, there's like it gets very deep into like what you what you want to look like, the style of makeup. Like, it gets very deep. And even for me, sometimes it's overwhelming with like the amount of products amount of products that are coming out, you know, and just like finishes and like things like that. Like, it's just, sometimes it gets to be too much,
like,
and I just have to like throw the brushes down and walk away.
When I went to like buy mascara and eyeliner, I was like, what is the difference? Like, what's different about,
to be completely honest, with mascara, like nothing. The difference is like the wand, but they pretty much all do the fucking
That's
same
what I'm saying.
thing.
Like, they all do
But
the
for
same
me,
thing.
I just need them because I need it when I put my lashes on. Like, I'll buy like dollar store mascara because I don't really give a shit. What I care about is the wand, because I have no bottom lashes, so I need like a very like small wand, and then I put like 9 coats of mascara down there.
I don't think I have bottom lashes either.
You do have bottom lashes, but they're like very
Everyone
small,
does.
like
It's
mine.
just, yeah.
I
And
feel
my
like
sister
they're
is, like,
very
the lucky
sparse.
I feel like I don't
sister's
have
lucky.
any at all. I think I have good eyelashes. Like,
You have lashes on the bottom. They're just very thin.
I don't think anyone has luscious bottom
No,
eyelashes.
my sister does. I've
Luscious
seen
ones?
I've seen people with luscious. Yeah,
Bottom?
I'm thinking Pablo.
I mean, most
boys,
men always
boys.
have great eyelashes.
Eyelashes. They have great eyebrows. They have great skin. Like
Some.
fuckers.
A lot of, I've seen some men with some fucked up skin. I feel so bad for
Well,
them.
yeah, but and I do feel bad for them. But I mean, like,
Get a skincare routine then. Which, do you
skincare
think,
routine is so hard.
That's what I'm saying. That's another hard thing to figure out.
and
What
that's
works for
why
your skin, what
I
doesn't
feel
work for
so
your
bad,
skin.
because like a lot of people are like, what's your skincare routine? Your skin's so beautiful. And I'm like, I use Dove bar soap and
Oh my
just
god!
wash my face every day, every morning, and then I use a Vino sunscreen moisturizer.
Oh,
That's the
good.
only thing I use for my face. That is it. And everyone's like, oh my god, your skin's so beautiful. It's just so pretty. And I'm like, I don't do all these products. I do face masks, you know, every once in a while when I just want to have a self-care day, take my bubble bath with my face mask on, you know. I'm sorry. I know it's irritating to a lot of people, but I'm just like,
I'm just irritated that you use Dove bar soap, like, to
I would dry
wash
my
your
skin
face.
out so
it doesn't dry. Feel my skin. It's so smooth.
And also, it's like that's the thing. That's the thing with like coming up with a skincare routine. It's like everyone has different skin type.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
comes down to what you're eating. Also,
Well, that also has to play in with makeup.
Yeah.
Like, I have very oily skin, so I can't wear like luminous
Yeah.
foundations. I need something that's
Love how
matte.
you say all these
Yeah, I
words.
always
I'm
get
just
mad.
like,
I always
yeah, I know exactly what that
I have to
means.
get,
Matte,
I
and
have
so
to
you're
get,
not shiny.
yeah, I have to get a matte foundation, because if
Uh-huh.
it's not, then I look like I dunked my face in
Right?
oil.
Oh my god.
And
It
then
took-
Oh my god, I know, right?
No, I'm
It's
saying
so you're so
No,
right.
Before I figured that shit out, I would be like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with my
Yeah.
face? I'd be like putting on powder so many times a day because my face would get shiny.
I'm
I
also,
wasn't using
like-
the right makeup though.
I also feel like primer is a really good base.
Also, you're painting your face.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, we already
I know, but
discussed
that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, like you use primer, so it really is like you're painting.
Yes, but with the primers, you also have matte primers, luminous primers. Like, you have all kinds of different shit. Like, the makeup industry has grown so much, especially like in the last 10 years.
Do you think it's because of YouTube though that it's grown
I think
so
so,
much?
yeah, because a lot of people are coming out with their own like little indie brands who
Mhm.
though are so good, but I just don't have enough money to buy all of this shit. So I have to try little bits from all these
Yeah.
brands, and eventually, like, I'll find something that I am in love with.
Do you
from
have
each
a
brand.
favorite brand at all?
No, I do not.
Mm.
I like them all.
That's good. That's good.
I have favorite.
All brands matter.
I do find myself gravitating more towards one more than the other, but I don't have a favorite brand. Like, I like them all. They all have different things. Like, the packaging is also something that catches my eye, and I'm like, oh, it may be a trash ass product, but the packaging, like, you sold me, and now you have my money, and now I'm mad.
Do you look at reviews before you buy stuff, or do you really just
No.
like go in blind?
I just go in blind
That's crazy.
because
couldn't do that.
I
I
also
look up reviews.
I look up everything, even before
reviews.
if I buy a camera, I'm looking at the reviews. If I buy a microphone, I'm looking at reviews.
no, I don't. I mean, that's different.
No, makeup
For me-
is the
no,
same.
for me it's
Well,
different.
some makeup is expensive as shit though. So if I'm gonna be investing in this, I want to make sure like
It actually does what it's supposed to do.
yeah.
Well, I can always take it back.
Oh, you can take makeup back?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend taking it back because I don't know exactly what they do when you take it back. But I've only taken back one product, and it was some Tarte foundation that just wouldn't dry on my face, and it was just like slipping inside in like the 305, and I had to take that shit back. Also because
What does that mean, slipping and sliding? Like, what do you
it
mean?
wouldn't stay.
Oh, it wouldn't stick.
Yeah,
It just kept falling down.
and no, it just didn't. It just didn't look good on the skin. Like I
Okay.
didn't like how it looked. And I read the reviews and it was like, it's so good. So I bought it. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
god, you
it's
should do my
trash.
makeup for an episode one time.
Absolutely. I'll do both of y'all's makeup.
Cause that'd be really funny. Cause I also like, I hate getting my makeup done. Cause like I've been in 2
No.
weddings and they had to do my makeup and like I don't like people touching my eyes. That just feels so weird to me. I'm like, how do I keep my eye open? Like, don't come at me with that pencil. Like, I get afraid.
I don't use pencils.
I remember when I was
I've been
a
trying to do
kid-
Diana's makeup for
I know.
years.
When you said that, I was like, that's what came in my head because you always say that. But when I was a kid, you know those like eyelash curlers or whatever.
I don't know how to
My
use
friend's
those.
sister went to do it, and I like jumped, and she thought she got my eyeball. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say that you ripped your eyelashes out with them.
No,
Like,
it just
oh
like
my God.
because you know like your eyebrows kind of like suction cup to your
Mhm.
eye, and then when you do that, kind of does that,
Yeah.
and it freaked me the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck is that?
See, I've always seen like one of my, well, you guys know her, Susie. That's all she really does is that. She doesn't really put mascara on. She just curls her eyelashes. And I'm always staring at her like, doesn't that hurt? I always think it hurts. I'm like, how do you not grab your eye? How do you only grab the eyelashes? Like, what?
You have to be very careful. Like you don't want to like.
That's how
I don't use lash curlers because also my eyelashes are super short, so like. It doesn't make any sense for me to, and I wear
I don't think
lashes.
it's for me either.
I wear lashes, so it doesn't.
When did lashes become a thing? Because I feel like the past 2 years, lashes have been like,
They've
everyone.
I think they've always
they've
been there.
always been a thing.
But
it just you had a very small amount of brands
Yeah.
that sold eyelashes, and now you have hella people like Huda Beauty. She started off with eyelashes, and now she has a whole makeup line.
Have you always worn lashes? Like your whole entire makeup journey?
No.
When did you start wearing eyelashes? Would you say it was early or later in your makeup journey?
As an adult, it was early.
Mm-hmm. I've just never seen people be so obsessed with lashes until the last 2 years. Like I've never noticed that your lashes are fake until like the last 2 years. And I've known you for 4 years, and I did
What
not
do you
realize.
mean? Like you've seen me with no makeup on.
I know, but I just always thought the
Must have been
mascara
the
did
mascara.
that. I literally thought the
Honestly,
mascara did that.
Honestly, though, I did too. Because, like, I think it was, like, Danielle was getting ready one day, and I didn't know that she wore lashes. I just thought she, like, did a really good job with the mascara.
Yeah, I was
and then,
like,
like,
why
she
do
took
you
them
do
off,
that?
and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, I knew eyelashes were a thing 'cause my mom, I think my mom wore them. I don't know if she still does. But, like, I knew eyelashes were a thing. But I don't know. It just didn't register me that everyone wears them.
Eyelashes just set the look off.
They do though, and I want to get my eyelashes done. I would love to get some put in, and I also want to do microblading.
I was gonna say microblading. That's something
I want
microblading
don't
so
worry about
bad.
this shit ever.
Ever for at least what it's like for 6 months, right?
Something like that, yeah. But they're
Yeah.
also it's so expensive.
It is.
But I would love to get my eyebrows microbladed. I had set of lashes that I don't have to worry about. But the way that I do my makeup and how I
You
take my
change
makeup
everything.
off, like I use a lot of oils to take my makeup off. And with lash extensions, like they tell you not to use oils because it loosens the glue. So that it's not gonna work for me.
Wait, but you also like I think to me I think like lashes are for people who don't really wear a lot of makeup.
Yes, but I would love to be able to wake up in the morning and just be like, oh, I look cute. And then
you
just
always
go.
cute.
No, but that's
Like you
not what
said.
that's not what I mean.
What you mean then?
Like I look cute, like I have on makeup, but I don't have on makeup. If that makes
The
sense, like a
natural
no
look,
makeup, like
the
a no
natural
makeup
look.
makeup look.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to be able to do that.
So that'd be perfect for me.
Oh my God, eyelash
Yeah,
on.
that would be perfect for you.
Yeah, because I don't like. I mean, I would love to find a foundation that I would love to. I mean, I think it just makes you look just so much better for pictures. Like, that's the thing.
Mm.
Is that it just covers everything, and you're just like, I'm flawless, one skin tone. Because as a black woman, like my skin is it's different pigments. I think with most people, but I think fair skin is a little bit better.
If you don't want you want a foundation for a base, but then you're just gonna look like a flat ass piece of paper.
No.
Like I highlight, contour, like I do all of these things so just so that I can get the dimension back in my face.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just do like foundation, I'm just like, I look like piece of paper. Like I have no dimension to my face, even though like I do. And it just, I don't know. I just think it looks better.
I mean, I
always do
don't
a little
know.
bit like on the cheeks because I like my shit simple, but I'm like I don't want to look like a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
I've had that look too, and also
James Charles.
before I fucking figured out the right way to do my eyebrows, I would do like black eye pencils. Remember how my eyebrows would be like dark motherfuckers? Like,
Yeah.
what's up?
And
Oh my fucking
sometimes I use black because I need my eyebrows to stand out more, but you also have to learn how to diffuse them.
What the fuck is that? What, blended?
Yes, like you just
See, because that was my wrongs. I just do the simple shit and then I'm like, ah.
yeah, no, you have to like brush it
I got
out.
the palette. I got one of those palettes. That's what I use now.
That's why I have all of those brushes over there.
So many.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So that's my other thing. Why are there so many brushes?
I mean, you got different. It's like painting. It's
I-
like painting.
but like those all look the same size.
Okay, hold
no,
on.
you see, that's
Hold on.
angled.
Hold on. Okay. Reference points. All right.
Okay, but you have so many of these.
Okay.
So
and
why?
Because I am also a makeup artist where I use brushes on other people.
Okay.
I cannot use the same brush on the same person.
Yeah, but-
if that makes any sense.
Okay.
I have to clean them and I have to have a multiple, like, okay, so let's say we're having a dinner party and I have one fork for everyone to use.
Okay, that's different.
No, it's not.
No, because like that's how you get like the skin
no,
problems.
I'm not saying. I'm saying about this is just your collection, right? I mean, yes, you're a makeup
it's
artist.
my collection.
But like
and-
even my mom, she does not do people's makeups, but she has so many brushes.
Okay, well, that's your mama's problem, not
That's
mine.
what I'm saying, like,
Okay, so this brush, if I wanted to do like an eyeliner, I couldn't do it because it's too big. Like,
Obviously,
do you understand?
I know that.
Like, these are all for something different.
What is that one for?
It's for highlight.
Okay.
And so, like, you just, like,
dust it.
yeah.
Dusty.
And then this one I use for powder contours because I like how it's angled and it can fit in my cheek. Thank you. I couldn't think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this one I normally use for like blush or to like to
Mm-hmm.
dust excess powder off. See, Diana knows.
She just done makeup before. I've literally
This is a blending
eyeshadow.
brush.
Oh,
Yes,
damn it.
yes,
Oh, it's it,
yes.
right.
You blend it to diffuse harsh lines. This one is. I don't really know why I have this. I just think that I got it for Christmas because it has like the mermaid tail. But you can use this as like a lip brush or like to smudge out your bottom lash line.
Mm-hmm.
This one I use to for concealer if I don't have a sponge.
Which is a beauty blender.
Well, the Beauty Blender is a brand.
Oh, I thought the whole thing was called a beauty blender.
No, the Beauty Blender is the brand.
I really thought they all were called beauty blenders.
No, so I have.
It's called sponges.
They're just sponges.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
That's really what I thought. That's what you missed, bitch.
But yeah, like it's a lot. It's a lot, especially if you're like new and don't understand. Like it's just a lot.
Covering up now.
Yeah, but it's all for someone else's. It's like it's for you.
And I hate that men think makeup's for them. That annoys the fuck out of me.
That's
They're,
society
like-
too, though.
Like, you know, one of my ex-boyfriends who was like, why don't you wear makeup? Like, you know, makeup it looks so. I'm like, why do I have to? What? No, I'm not gonna wear makeup. He's like, why don't you do your makeup? I'm like, why do I have to do my makeup? Like, what? No. He's like, it would just like, it will make me more pretty. Is that what you're trying to say? Because like, I'm already beautiful without it. So shut the fuck up. Like, no.
That's ugh.
It blows my life. I'm like
Like
why don't you put makeup on?
number one. So Jessica's like, I don't understand why you have so many red lipsticks. Because number one, I do.
I was not gonna. That was my next thing.
I do.
Kylie Jenner, when she be doing her Instagram stories of her new palettes, I'm like, they all look the same.
Were you like, I don't know, because you have different types of
I
lipstick
don't-
too. Like,
I
you
don't-
got matte. You
I know,
got
Kylie.
shine,
I know.
You got.
But I'm just saying, I be skipping through it. But I'm like, when she does her little arm thing, I'm like, didn't you release that shade like 2 palettes ago?
That's
Like,
the thing with Kylie. Like she recycles her shit. If you looked on I forgot what the night when I was fucking trolling Kylie's page. I trolled her fucking page.
Why?
Because remember how like the scandal with like all the her factories in
With
not
ColourPop?
Malaysia. I
that
forgot.
was Indonesia.
Not Indonesia. I can't remember.
I think
the
it was
country. No, it was
Indonesia.
Bangladesh or something like that. I thought.
So the continent of India.
But it's also Asia. I went on her page and Emily had, when she originally told the story, it was like Malaysia, the factories in Malaysia, and I was like, I trolled her page and just typed letter by letter multiple times Malaysia over and over
Because we
again.
wanted to see if her
He
comments
scrubbed the
scrubbed the
comments.
comments automatically, because I was commenting, and you know how on Instagram it shows you your comments. If you
Mhm.
comment, it's gonna show you your comment first,
Mhm.
and my comment would just disappear, and I'll be like, oh my god, she scrubs her comments. But then like we started scrolling through all
I
of her,
saw it.
and then we saw them all. It just gets pushed down.
Yeah.
Y'all are annoying.
So I was like, yeah, let me troll her, and then I'm like, great. Why?
No, I just when she first came out with her line, I was like, oh, that's cute, like whatever. But I also refuse to buy lip products from someone who buys her lips. So
Well, she took them out now. It was just lip filler. Everyone's allowed to have lip filler. I'm all for plastic surgery.
like that's not what I'm talking about. Like you were lying about having your lip fillers.
What do you
then
mean?
come
She
out-
didn't lie about it.
She did.
Yeah,
She
she
lied about
kept
it.
saying it was. She said that
She
didn't
did-
get
she
it.
No,
said-
at
she-
first she was overdrawing them, and then when
No,
on
she
Keeping
didn't.
Up,
She denied it for a very
she
long
denied
time.
it for a very long
she only
time.
denied it for a year then, because on Keeping Up, she was like, I have lip filler, I do lip filler. What are you guys gonna do about it?
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't give a shit. But I'm not about to buy anything from you when you denied that you had these things. I don't give a shit.
It's
Get-
kind of like
get the
false
shit done.
advertising.
Like, I
It's
don't
kinda
care.
Like false
I
advertising.
don't, but her whole
like,
thing is that she's always like, remember that TikTok I showed you about that girl overlining her lips, and it really looks like real lips. And I'm like, no, that's fucking crazy that people can do that. You can just overline it and then fill it in, and it looks like you have fucking lips. I'm like, white people.
I was gonna
are
say, isn't it white?
genius.
Like,
Of course.
Yeah, but anyways, that's why I refuse. But also,
You have every right.
but also, she had the same formulas as ColourPop, who were selling theirs for $6 as opposed to $20-something.
For her whole thing.
And you guys, they were apparently in the same factory, which I've always liked ColourPop, so I was like, they got the same shit. I'm not giving you my money.
Okay, back to the originally we're talking about the same color. Why do you have, like, what's the difference? Like, why is there different reds? Like,
So they can have a different undertone.
okay.
So some reds can be more blue and some reds can be more orange. I prefer a blue undertoned red because I feel like it looks better on my skin.
What's that one right there?
And this one is Fenty, which has been my favorite red since it came out.
Mm-hmm.
It kicked Ruby to the curb.
What is that? Ruby?
Ruby Woo.
Ruby Roo?
Ruby Woo.
Is she a Eastern Asian woman?
It's the name of a lipstick.
I know. Oh, that's what the lipstick's called.
Yes.
That's racist.
Well, talk to Mac about that.
The hell? That's really racist. Ruby Woo? Wait, that's racist.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
there's a
that
place-
was like Jessica's favorite red, but I liked it. But my issue was that it dried out my lips so bad, and then it stained them.
Oh.
But this one, like, it doesn't do that.
Brianna be knowing.
But yeah, there's all kinds of nudes. There's all kinds of finishes. Like you have the like a gloss finish, a matte finish, a satin finish. Like then you have your regular like lipsticks in the tube. Then you have your liquid lipsticks. Like it's
Oh,
a
I hate
lot.
liquid lipsticks. They
That's
always
what
feel
I
weird
have.
to
That's
me.
what I have on.
They
my
look
hand.
Sometimes they
weird.
dry out though. Sometimes like they're like matte liquid.
Yeah, most of the
That's what
most
my
of
mom
yeah.
is.
Someone told me that your areola is your perfect nude.
No,
No,
not at all.
I don't think so.
That
Really?
my
I don't-
no.
I don't
I
think
have
so.
like what is it
Pink?
again? Yellow undertone, warm. I forgot. You helped me.
yellow. Yeah,
Yeah, and this shit is like
Pink.
right?
I mean, your nipples are. You have very like
You have-
your white side
you
is
have
in your
very-
nipples.
No, I
So
have.
like that was so misleading. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
No,
my mom
who
and my
said
sister.
that?
Someone. I was at one of my batch watch parties. My friend Beth. Yeah, I know you've been watching this, Beth. She was like, I read that your areola is your perfect nude, and I was like, really? I think it's right for me.
Hold on, let me. Look, I'm about to show you guys what it's supposed to be according to my nipple.
It's dark for my mom and my sister,
My nipples are dark too, but
but
like.
they're not dark.
You're right.
The logic
So-
for that one goes out the window.
According,
Your nipples are that dark?
this would be my nude.
Your nipples.
You've
are
seen my
I've seen
nipples.
it. I've seen your areola.
This is what they are supposed to look like. This is my nude.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I feel like this is yours.
Yeah,
This is your
that's
nude.
my areola. My areolas, we're the same color areolas.
Yeah. So I don't. That's not true.
Okay, well, debunked right here on open
but-
water. That's not true. Whoever
But
tweeted that,
I
is wrong.
guess it's true for some people.
Yes, because that was. I think it's perfect for me. Like I looked at my nipples and I was like,
Definitely not me.
I feel like I have a color for you. I definitely have a color for you.
For my nipple?
Yes. Yes, I have a color that will match your nipple.
God.
Shit.
Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, now
Okay, question. And going off that Ruby Woo thing, there's a sushi place on 8th Street that has a roll.
you've been wanting to say
Here
this.
you go.
I know,
for a
it
while
popped in my head.
now.
It just popped in my head.
No, it been popped in your head.
I
saw your
I'm
face.
just. I wanted to ask your opinion though.
Wait,
Do you
wait,
think it's
wait.
racist that they call it Godrilla rule?
Yes,
Because I'm like, I think this is owned by
No,
white
these
people
are
that's
Ew.
really racist.
Pretty sure it's owned by white people.
I feel like that's your nipple.
I wish you could see. Turn around now, see. She just put it on your shirt.
Is it? Let me see.
I think it's a little too pink.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, a little more.
So I thought you were joking when you said for your nipple. I thought we were making like a joke because Diana's like, oh, for my nipple, but you were being serious for her nipple. I thought you meant you had the perfect nude for her skin tone.
Oh yeah, I have that too, but I feel like I have to look through all of that. It's a lot.
Yeah, I wish I could show you her makeup room. It is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
MTV Cribs.
Literally, that's what it is. But I understand though, like she's an amazing makeup artist.
It's what I love.
Yeah.
Like I like anything artsy, so I feel like it's the perfect medium.
It
Because when I paint, like I feel like I hate it, but when I paint my face, I'm like, damn, bitch. Hello, you see the highlight? Thank you.
You just need more practice. That's all.
I'll
If you
practice
paint.
on my face.
I mean,
But makeup is also like, it's not just like glamour. Like I also really enjoy special effects makeup.
Mhm.
Like I,
You're good at Halloween stuff.
I
when you do
like
people
that
stuff,
shit.
I'm always like, damn,
I
Nancy.
like that. And it's really like, so I don't feel the need to buy like the liquid latex or like things like that. Even though I do have some, I use like toilet paper and Elmer's glue.
Budget.
Yeah, because I'm poor. I'm a broke ass bitch.
We all are
okay?
poor.
I be balling on a budget over here.
That's what you're supposed to do. Ball on a
I
budget.
also have no choice, and I feel like if I had money, like I'm still gonna be like, I'm poor.
I think we all are.
Help me, I'm poor.
And I'm not gonna, this is a little off topic, but I heard a lot of people who get, like, who become, into money always say that it's hard for them to spend their money because they're like, most people are poor longer than they are wealthy. So they're
Mhm.
always just like, I don't need that. I'm gonna still shop at Target. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna still shop
I
at Target
love
too.
I mean, even when I have money saved up, I still be like, I don't have money. Like, meanwhile, I got a couple grand stacked, but I'm like, I don't have money.
I mean, a couple grand's on a lot. We all know that.
No, I know. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but I'm
wealthy,
just saying,
But I'm
like-
just like, no, my mentality does not change. It
We're
stays the same.
thousandaires.
Like,
Well, not
I'm
now.
keeping. Yeah.
I wish.
Car money. Bye, bitch.
Really,
the
the whole
scandals in the makeup world with
But-
Jeffree Star.
Bruh,
and-
Jeffree. The fact that Jeffree Star, everyone's like, Jeffree Star's canceled, like all this shit, and then Jeffree Star's still like relevant. Like Jeffree Star has, I don't know, like
I can't
it's been
stand
like
him.
13, 14, 15. it's been a long ass time since like one of the club kids or whatever on that scene. So he's always been there, but he is like, as long as I've known about his existence, he seems he is, but back then I'm like, he seems problematic. No, he very much is.
Yeah. So when I first found out about him, I guess like he had just launched his line. And then he was also friends with Kat Von D, who I also really like her brand. But like they got into it and like they was like throwing shots at each other. And then like all of a sudden they're talking about he racist. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, didn't he like say the N-word a lot of times?
Yeah, apparently. I didn't see the videos, but like
Yeah.
he would say shit like that, and then he got into it with Jackie. What's her last name? Starts with an A.
Anne,
No.
Anika,
No.
April.
I think it's Ina. I don't know, but she's this fly ass black girl. Like,
Was this
ooh,
like a
child.
couple months ago?
This
or like
was-
a year or two?
This was probably a couple years ago, but like I think he got into it with her, or it might have been Makeup with Shayla, or like something like that. Like it's also just too much for me to like keep track. And then something happened with this other lady, and then something about James Charles, and like it's just
It's a
so
whole lot.
much,
He's just very
which is
problematic.
also why I just like I don't really know if I want to be a part of that.
But that's them. Like I know I follow so many lower level, like 10 to 20,000 people, subscribers, who just really just do makeup and like create and
So
be
why do
creative.
you think it's? I don't know. I think the answer might be obvious, but why is it like Jeffree Star can still have a platform?
Because
He's
he's
white.
white. Because he's
Yeah.
white.
And he is androgynous, so that's a whole thing. Like he's an androgynous man, so like he can do like no, we like we need that in the beauty community. And it's like, do you need that racist person in the beauty community?
Because
But it's also white people supporting him. Like I don't see black people supporting him. Actually, I do know that one girl. She was like, I don't care. Jeffree Star palettes are still the best. And
Well,
I'm
there was like a
Who
makeup
said
artist
that?
on YouTube.
this girl that we know,
Excuse me.
we don't know her, but she's an associate of someone. She was like, I don't care. His palettes are still the best. Like, and I'm just like,
Do I know her?
No, you don't know her either.
Oh.
But yeah.
Hold
I
on.
do think palette. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna be like the people like non-white people that have supported him. In the end, usually be like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. He's a fucking asshole. Like a lot of them, like he made like I felt uncomfortable being associated. Like I felt like a token type shit. Like a lot of like anytime there's like black people in his ads or whatever, they're always like I felt like a token. Like it didn't feel like.
I mean, that's not surprising. But a lot of people are now speaking out about like other big brands and like how they felt when like they would get like packages and like things like that. Like they felt like speaking out on like how they're treated by like these large makeup brands, and they feel like if they just don't want to lose like that sponsorship or whatever the fuck they have with them. But
That's
I'm
like-
just like, and that's why I keep saying like I don't know if I want to be a part of that, because as much as I would love to grow, I know like I just don't feel comfortable.
Being a token Afro Latina.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And like you have me fucked up. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. You know, like no, I'm not doing that. And
they want you to be like a certain type of way, be able to like mold you.
Yeah, and
like, that's like the issue. Like India Moore and I can't remember who else. Like the other models had with I think it might have been Revlon or CoverGirl or something like that. They canceled their contracts when they spoke out about like transphobia or something like that. Like it wasn't along the lines of what the company wanted. And then flash forward to like this past summer when they're like, you know, I think it was like Black Lives Matter or something, and then India Moore was like, "Fuck you guys!" Like a couple years ago, when we tried to bring this shit up as an issue,
oh, she's so beautiful.
You
fired us. I lost my
Yeah.
job because I spoke out, and
Yeah.
Like I will say this, I know I actually started watching James Charles again because I watched this one podcast he was on, and they're like, you know, did you watch his show Instant Influencer? Did you ever watch it?
No, I can't stand his voice.
I
Like,
agree.
I don't like his voice. It's like nails
can
on a
see that.
chalkboard to me.
And he was like speaking about it, he was like, and then this guy asked a question, was like, do you think that like there should be more men in the beauty community? And he was like, no. He was like, but there needs to be more. It needs to be more diverse. He was like, you know, that's the worst part about it is that it's only white people. and he was like, most of my favorite beauty people are black people. Like
Who said this?
James Charles.
Mhm.
He was like, they are one of the best people at doing
And
makeup.
he doesn't think that more men should be in the beauty industry?
No, he thinks that there's already. He was like, there's me, there's Patrick Starr, there's Manny, there's Jeffrey. Like he was like, we're all at the top, but like he was like, but we're all also like white men. He was like, there's no diversity within our beauty community. It's only white people who are like number one. And he was like, he was like, there's so many people of colors, like especially Black and Latinas, who are just like killing the shit, but brands don't want to use them because they're afraid of what they're gonna say. And he's like, but they should be able to speak out about their issues. Like it affects them. Like, why do you guys always have this whole, we don't know what they're gonna say, so we don't want to associate ourselves? It's like, you should want to associate yourselves with people who are gonna speak out about social issues. I'm like, for once, I agree with you, man. Really?
Yeah,
do.
but I also don't agree with him that there doesn't need to be more men.
No, he's not saying there doesn't need to be. He's just saying that, like, the one thing they need to focus on is diversity. Like, yeah, me as a gay man, I'm happy that I'm in this space, but, like, I'm also a white gay man. I don't see black gay men. I don't see Hispanic gay men besides Manny. Manny's probably the only Hispanic gay man that's big, but there's lots of them.
You also have Patrick Starr, who I adore.
Is he Hispanic? I didn't know that. I thought he was
I
black.
think he's Filipino.
Oh, he's Filipino.
Mhm.
So it's like, you don't...
And then you have Brett.
But is he makeup? He's more of just like a lifestyle. He does makeup.
So I started following him when he did like a lot of makeup, and he's from Hawaii.
I love Bretman.
I love him.
Bitch.
I find him to be hilarious.
He is hilarious.
And then like there is a lot of people who, there's a lot of men out there, especially black men, like Poetic Drugs.
See, I don't know who that is at all.
Oh my god. He's
Show me
like
later.
He's fire.
I believe you.
He is fire. His nose contours, bitch, you gonna die.
See, like,
so good. And then
that's what I'm saying. I don't know who he doesn't pop up my YouTube recommended. You know what I mean? Like, they don't push. YouTube does not push.
I don't know
black
if
creatives.
I'm not sure if he's on YouTube.
I mean, most likely you're on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube.
But he's like so good. And then like you can do like the little drop down menu and like look at like see all other black men. Like, yeah. So good. I don't follow James Charles. I don't follow the bitch with the tattoos, Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I mean, I don't follow them, but they be popping up all the time. They're always popping up.
That's what YouTube's putting them on.
Yeah,
No.
YouTube be putting them in the algorithm all the time. I'll just be going to my recommended stuff, just looking for new videos. And that's how I came across the James Charles podcast interview thing. I was like, let me just watch it, because I love watching podcasts. I love listening to podcasts. And I was just like really intrigued and like listening to him talk about his life. And he was like, yeah, I started at 16. I became famous at 16. Like, do you know how hard? And I could never be famous at 16, never in my life. And like, I understand the things that, and he had to grow up on camera. And it's like, if people followed me from 16 and saw all the mistakes I made, ooh.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not about to give you any sympathy because you put yourself out there.
Yeah, but
you didn't have to continue to put yourself out there.
I know, but that's how you're making money. And then like, you make a mistake. Like, people make mistakes.
Well, we all know that, yeah, you make a mistake and you're human, it's going to happen, but you also have to understand the consequences that come with that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to understand that.
He did. I'm not justifying anything he's ever done in his life. I'm just saying I understand his point of view. And I understand because I know in my life, the shit that I've done, if people knew every bad thing I've done, which most likely that will come to light at some point, you know, when, like I always say, my nudes will be released at some point when I am famous and I win my Emmy. I'll be like,
yeah, and
so what?
Mm-hmm. Suck my ass. Do you like the way my titties look?
Because you suck that titty and that clit and you ate my ass. What now, bitch?
Exactly.
So yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I still will never subscribe to him. I don't go to look for his videos, but like, I get where he's coming from. I do like that he's been advocating for the diversity. I did watch his show. I did watch it because I love makeup. Because I love makeup.
Mhm.
He had great challenges. Like them creating different things was fun. And a single black mom won. And I was like, thank you. Like I don't think he intended it for it.
Ashley.
Yeah, her name is Ashley.
She's fucking fire. I follow her on Instagram.
Like she's
fire.
amazing, and I'm like, you go. Like, I don't know if he did that on purpose, which I'm pretty sure he did. I think he wanted a black person to win,
Mhm.
and that's why he like kind of did that. Which I'm glad that a black person did win, because like they be the best at makeup. I'm sorry, they do. White people are so one dimensional in my mind, and I feel like black people know how to work on every skin tone, and that's why
Mhm.
they're so amazing at makeup. But white people can only work with white people or like really fair skinned people. They don't know how to do dark skinned people makeup. I'm always like,
I actually prefer to do dark skin makeup. Like I just don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. I think it's just how like the colors like pop on the skin. Like I'm just like, oh, dark skin baby, come here. I love it. But like I mean I'll do light skin, but I normally do black women.
oh yeah,
Women of
you
color.
always do black women. I've seen you do white people, but I've rarely seen you do white people makeup.
No, I've only done white people makeup when I worked in the salon. And like they were always boring. Like they just like, I just want a little bit of color. I just want to just a little bit. I'm like, okay.
But you know, black
You
people,
get a little bit.
Hispanic people, we be out here popping.
I just prefer to do darker. Sorry, Diana. I just prefer to do darker skin. It's just something with the skin and the makeup, and it's just magic.
Black girl magic, baby.
I also I haven't done a lot of like Asian people, which I would love to do because I wanna get better on the eyes.
I don't wear eyeshadow.
I don't care. Let me put eyeshadow on you.
You could do my makeup really girly one day. I'll put a wig on.
I have a wig. Do you want a pink or
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun to do a photo shoot with Diana as like a girly
Okay.
girl. That'd be so funny.
I think makeup is also like the most girliest part about me.
Oh yes, look at what you're wearing.
I feel comfortable.
No, I'm saying
I feel the most sexiest when like my face is done and I have like
A
a
hoodie.
hoodie and like sweatpants on.
yes,
Like
as you should.
that's how I feel like I'm like, yes. Bitch.
I mean, you know, today I was my tomboy outfit, and you were like, "I love you, the tomboy," and I'm like,
love
"Yeah,
it.
I can be girly, sophisticated, but tomboy is my favorite style of clothes."
I don't know. I like the idea of like dressing up and being in heels, but like actually
Really?
having to be in like heels. I'm just like, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Like
I used to wear
I'd
heels.
rather be barefoot.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
You used to wear heels.
I had a nice, cool ass pair of these Jeffrey Campbell's. My favorite pair of heels I ever had.
I
Delitas?
cannot see you in
They were
heels.
black straps. These black straps, brown bottom. I can't remember. Like I got them. I was probably 18 when I got them.
I have a pair of Jeffrey
But-
Campbell's.
Fucking, I used to take off running in them bitches too. I'd be like,
They're so comfortable.
running down the street.
They're
like,
so
the
comfortable.
heel was like that. It wasn't even like a chunky heel or anything. It was a heel, and I'd be
Oh.
running. I would be running down the street in the fucking heels.
Wasted.
Why?
Because I ran when I was drunk. Like, but I
Yes,
wouldn't
you
fall
did.
until the last time that I wore them. I did fall a whole bunch, but that was because it was Jackson Street, and that street had fucking the shittiest.
Why
fucking
does every
sidewalks.
Jackson Street have fucking? Because the Jackson Street in Richmond was fucking cobblestone,
Yeah.
wobbly shit.
Like I felt sober
Oh,
running
wow.
on that shit. Like I was like running for rugby, and I was like, oh.
That's King Street for me.
oh, King Street's the worst.
I also find it very interesting to see makeup from different cultures and like countries, because like Korean makeup is completely different than American makeup, which is also completely different than Indian makeup. Like
Yeah.
it's, and then like you have like your traditional like makeup for like geishas. I find that to be absolutely beautiful, but like I would like to try it myself, but I feel like that's not okay because
It's not cultural appropriation.
I feel like it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if you're experimenting, as long as you give them credit and you're like, I was inspired by this and this is why I'm doing it. And I also, this might be a bad thing to say, but I feel like people of color can't really appropriate culture unless they do it in a tacky way.
Mhm.
Like if you're going out and like like with the whole, everyone said Nicki Minaj always appropriated the Eastern Asian culture.
The Harajuku girls.
Yeah, and all that stuff. And I'm like, I get it, but she wasn't putting on an accent. She just would dress up and that's it. But if like with blackface, if you go out there and you're like,
the way Gwen Stefani did it,
that's
that was
culture
offensive. That's what I'm
appropriation.
saying, they weren't allowed to speak any type of way other than like,
Oh, yeah,
like, and they were American.
Yeah.
Like Japanese American, and
Were they? I didn't.
They had to
Where the
act.
fuck was I
They had
at?
to act like that. It was like part of the thing.
That's like a really big scene in Japan, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but like
And I
that's
find
how they had to be. Exactly.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Like the way Nicki did it, and everyone would come at her, but I'm like, she wasn't putting on an accent. She was just, she really loved the Eastern Asian culture. That's what she loved. She loved it. And like same with Meg Thee Stallion, she loves anime. Like she loves anime, but she's not out here like being like talking like that. She's just like, I dress up like that, like anime characters. And if you want to
Like
do makeup
anime.
like a geisha, like you're allowed to try it out. Like, because you might get someone who wants that style, who is actually from
Japan.
yeah. And like they want that style. And I'm like, oh, I know how to do it, baby girl. Sit down, because you practice.
I find just makeup from around the world just to be completely fascinating, and then the stories behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that. And I feel like a lot of people, when they're like, oh, I like makeup, it's like I like makeup.
It's like all of it.
It's a fine line. It's a very fine line.
It is, but you have to
Like-
do it tastefully.
Yeah, like it's like how I can't even remember it. It's been done so many times. Like this white girl made herself look black, and I'm like, that's blackface.
Mhm.
That is blackface.
Like I know this one YouTuber, she went and bought makeup from the dollar store,
Mhm.
and it was a little bit darker, and then everyone's like, "You did blackface," and she was like, "No, like." What do you mean? And she literally said, "Oh, this is too dark." Like she's making a joke, like, "Oh, this is not my color."
Mhm.
But like it was a YouTube video. Like I did my makeup from the dollar store makeup. Like
And what that was the only like color that was there? Or
yeah, that was the lightest
closest-
color that she could find for her like shade.
Mhm.
So she was like, "I'll just buy this one." And then when she got home, she was like, "Oh wow, this is actually." I mean, it wasn't even like dark. It was just like a shade or two darker than her.
Mhm.
And all the people were like, "That's blackface." And I'm like, "No, it's not." She didn't say, "I'm about to get myself darker." No, she just really was trying to like do makeup in the dollar store.
Yeah, no, this makeup artist was like basically like I think trying to show that she could do black women's makeup
That's-
also. But I'm like,
that's what-
why did you not get a black woman to do her makeup? Like
That's stupid.
Yeah.
What?
That's
yeah,
stupid.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. This was like 4 or 5 years ago.
That's like my white roommate back in college. She was a hairstylist, and she was like, I used to always do my own twist, and she would be like, "Oh, let me try it one day." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and she couldn't twist my hair. She's like, "How do you get it to stay?" And I'm like, "You gotta twist it as you're twisting. That's the only way it's gonna lock when we do together." And she just couldn't do it, and then she finally did it one time, and then she wrote, "I can do black girl's hair." And I'm like, "Bitch, no, you can't. You did 2 twists. That was it. You can't do black girl's hair. Don't advertise yourself as a black girl gonna walk in and you gonna fuck her shit up.
Yo,
and
and she
fight
gonna
you.
beat the
She
shit
gonna
out
beat
your
the shit out
ass.
your ass. So don't do that.
Absolutely.
Ugh,
She tried the fuck out of that one.
girl, white people be. I'm sorry. No, I'm
The
done.
white people be tripping.
They do. I'm so annoyed with them sometimes, but y'all are still good
It's always,
people.
but it's always like a certain breed of them that.
Bitch, you
It
said
is, though.
breed.
It really is.
It's so no, it's just funny because it is true. But like,
I can also say the same thing about
I know
everybody.
Yes,
There is a certain breed of people that just like be tripping,
they do,
and then like they make the rest of
their
race and their people like have like be looked at kind of weird. Like
Stop, please stop. Whew. Well, that's a good note to end on,
yeah.
right?
And on that note, thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you for tuning in to our second episode.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment,
Share.
whatever it is, whatever platform y'all on. Send the shit out to the universe, okay?
Yes.
Send it to
that.
Your mom, your grandma.
Your dad, your nephew, your niece, your cousin.
Even the bitch that you hate, just send it to her too.
Be like, listen to this shit. You know?
Might make you a better person.
Yeah.
We're like a what's that? Like a Neapolitan right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I like it.
We're cute.
We
So I'm
are.
strawberry.
I guess.
Yeah, so it's like vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, right?
Yeah.
I'm strawberry.
I'm always gonna be chocolate.
I want some chocolate ice cream.
Oh my god, so do I. Let's get chocolate ice cream. Yeah, let's get chocolate ice cream. Okay. Okay, see you next time.
See you next week.
Bye.
Adios.